I think you're there. Okay. So anyway, we're going to be going to the beach in a couple weeks. So this is what I'm doing. If I can get you here to see this, I have onions, and I'm going to chop up some garlic here, and I have cabbage in a pan with butter, and I'm just going to chop this up really fine, the garlic, because I don't like chunks of garlic in my food. I know this light is really crummy right now. Everybody's in bed. Well, my son's out with his buddies, so God knows what he's doing. And I don't even want to guess. And Carrie's with her little sweetheart. I love him to death. My little Spency. Anyway, so let me turn this. I know I'm not supposed to be using. It's not Teflon. It's polyethylene, but I'm not really scraping the bottom, so that's okay. Okay. Now you're going to think this is weird, but I'm going to put some red wine vinegar in this, and it absorbs the flavors. Okay? Okay. Let me get back to this. Chop up my garlic. I want to get it all chopped up fine. Here we go. I'm a mess. I'm a big mess here. Put that in there. Here's a secret. One way to get garlic off of your hands is rub your fingers on a clean knife. Not this one, because this one still has garlic on it. Dirt-da-da. Dippy-dab. You rub your fingers on stainless steel. Be very careful because it's a sharp blade. And you just go like that and it takes the smell of the garlic off of your hands. So does lemon, supposedly, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. How do you not know how to rub your hand on garlic? Putting a little bit more butter in there, just to give myself more higher cholesterol. This light is really bad, isn't it? Yeah, it is, but what the hell? I mean, heck. Okay. You'll love me if I say that, won't you? Yeah, you know you will. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of, I call this fake Parmesan cheese, in with this cabbage. You don't want a lot of that. And I'm going to put eggs in here. Don't put salt and pepper in with your eggs until the last minute, because it makes your eggs more like rubbery. You can add milk to this or water, and it makes them lighter and fluffier, but I don't really care right now because this is just for a snack for me, which really shouldn't be because it's 12:01 at night. And here's a really bad thing. So don't do what I do. I have type 2 diabetes. I don't take insulin. I do take medication for it. But the bad thing is I don't eat all day. I eat a little bit of supper at supper time. And then at night, it's my worst enemy. I want to eat at night. And I'm cutting down on the pickles, cutting down on the salt and whatever. But now I'm stuck with this cabbage. Lucy, I'm going to kill you. Renee Green. Okay, so I have that. Let me see. I'm forgetting something. Oh, and I'm putting in, Carrie's going to kill me, but I will replace this. I'm going to put in a little bit of Philadelphia brand. My husband thinks it's okay to use any kind of cream cheese, but it has a better taste. And I won't, if I'm making a cheesecake, I will not use anything but Philadelphia brand cream cheese. Put that in there and let it be absorbed. Put my, I'm such a shrimp. I can't reach anything. Put a little bit of red wine vinegar. Come on, come out. Don't be shy. Okay. I like Pompeian. Pompeian. Okay. Alright, now just let me squish this around a little bit. It's just lightly turning brown, but it's more cooked. It's not see? It's very lightly sauteed, and it's not as like crunchy. Yet it's still crunchy, just enough though that you're gonna like it. It has a nice sweet texture. I mean flavor, not texture. And I always do this with my finger to get every little bit of everything out of here, because I pour everything back in this bowl. And I should go like this so you could see me more. Ow. It just burned me. So today, my granddaughter and my grandson were here. And with Kelly and Zachary. And whenever I cook, Helena says, Grammy, I want to help you. And she does. Well, I make green beans with bouillon. And I put onions and garlic. And she literally helps chop everything. She thought what she was doing. She's Grandma's big girl, I told her. And told her she's going to be a chef one day. A real live chef. And she said, I know. I'm going to be your chef, Grammy. And she kept stirring, and I cut up some bacon for her, and I let her divide the pieces. Little tiny, like half-inch pieces, about that big, thick bacon. And I put that in there, and I let it cook. And then she puts in the salt. She knows just how to do it. And she takes her little hand and she goes in the container and goes, sprinkles it in all around like that. She's so cute. I don't let her put in pepper because I don't want her to burn her eyes. And knowing her, she'll rub her hands in her eyes. But she was so proud of herself. And they were getting ready to go home. But she's had to sit and have it. And I was making some chicken with it. And mashed potatoes. And I said, Grandma has a secret the way I make my mashed potatoes. And she said, tell me. And I showed her, and she looked at me and she said, but she wouldn't say anything out loud. So now we can add our salt. And I'm just going to use my pepper from this. Not too much salt. Because, and I use kosher salt on everything. Sea salt to me is a little bit too salty. And table salt to me is a little too salty also. So I use the kosher salt. And I don't put too much regular pepper because it burns my mouth. I don't know. Oh, and I put a little bit of dill weed, dried. It's so good. That my nephew has taught me. He makes this how do you say, tzatziki sauce? Whatever, but with cucumbers, sour cream. Oh my God. You think you died and went to heaven. And I put that in my guacamole too.